Hey Warriors, it's Mr. H. I'm here in the Wahluke Learning Garden, and today we're going to talk about taking care of your wildflowers and your tomato plants. So here we have the tomato plant that we put in the ground 2 weeks ago. It's growing, and we're going to check and see whether it needs water, to see whether it has any bugs on it, or what else it might need. So those are 3 observations that you're going to make every day or every 2 days with your tomato plants. So if you come closer and take a look, we'll see whether this plant needs water or not. So as we can see, the soil here is dry. You can see that it's dusty and it's a light color. That's how we know that it needs water. So I'm going to show you how to water the plant once it's established. So we're going to hold the hose about 1 foot away from the plant, or 2 feet, just so we're not blasting it. And we're going to water it for about 30 seconds. Okay? And so, now that we've watered it, we can come closer and look at the plant to see how it's doing. And when we do that, we're going to look closely for any bugs that we might see. We're going to look to make sure all the leaves are green and not yellow or brown. And just generally to see if the plant has grown since the last time we looked at it. So this plant hasn't grown much, but it has new leaves. The leaves all look green and healthy, and there are flowers now. Okay, now we're going to look at the wildflower seeds that we put into the ground 2 weeks ago. And when we look very closely, we can see that there are little sprouts coming up. And they're very little, so you'll have to look very closely. And so we can see, looking at this soil, that it's dry and dusty and light colored. And we want it to look like this here, which is dark. So we need to water this so that our wildflowers can keep growing. Okay, so now that you know how to water your plants, I'm going to remind you of the observations that you should be making each day with them. We're going to check our plant to make sure it looks healthy and that it's growing and that it has enough water. And you're going to do that every day or every 2 days. See you, Warriors.